Hello everyone, today we are taking a look how quickly you are dying of hunger in 3.19.1 in Star Citizen. I am not a big fan of mechanics that are way overdone. For example, you are dying of thirst in 3.5 hours and in 90 minutes if you are running. I am curious now how quickly you are dying of hunger. I will show you now my time lapse and then we will talk about the result. And here we have our result. You are dying of hunger in 5 hours and 21 minutes. 321 minutes. Yeah, this is really strange. As far as I know, we don't have time acceleration in Star Citizen yet. And even if we would have this, you are dying 200 times faster of hunger in this game than in real life. You get an extra boost to your hunger and thirst meter if you are freshly spawned after death, and this is the case in my test. You die of thirst and hunger much faster if you do something, for example running. My character was standing still. My character had to drink once, he would have died of thirst before dying of hunger. Of course, Star Citizen is still an alpha, nothing is set in stone, so there will be a lot of changes in the years to come, but this is really silly, dying of thirst in 3 and hunger in 5 hours. A human can survive 3 days without water and 30 to 50 days without food. Chris never talked about dying of hunger in 321 minutes, but you need to eat occasionally. This is old, but people based their decision to support Star Citizen and buy ships on what Chris said.
But I was kind of thinking it was sort of a lightweight way to make all these things make a little bit of sense. So, in terms of relevance to the gameplay. So, like you probably need to sleep occasionally or else you're going to get tired and, after too long you may, not be able to function as well. Or, occasionally you'll need to eat or, if you don't take a shower, perhaps some NPCs won't want to talk to you because you smell. I mean, I'm not saying we go to the level of like full life simulation, but it would be fun to have some kind of really lightweight sense that some of these things that you can do for these sort of decorative immersive have some meaning. I mean, if you wanted to go all the way, you could make food just be another resource you have to manage, right? So if you don't eat every now and then, your vision gets dizzy. I'm not sure if we're going to go that far, but we're kind of thinking of some lightweight ways to make it sort of fun and make things you can do on the planet have a bit more meaning.
Chris might say if we would have realistic hunger and thirst timers, it would be pointless. Exactly, why even have it then? What does it add to the game except being a nuisance? Also remember, we will get personal hygiene. I shower at least once a day in real life. If our characters would have to shower once every 24 hours in Star Citizen, it would be pointless, so CRG will crank it up like they did with dying of thirst and hunger. Your character has to shower every 1 to 2 hours and maybe even has to poop every 30 minutes. CRG cannot create fun and engaging gameplay, so let's add harsh hunger, thirst and shower meters into the game to give the impression of there's something to do, something to take care of. Instead of having unrealistic hunger and thirst meters, why not give a small buff for a few minutes when a player eats or drinks? For example, Valheim does exactly this. I hope you found this interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Now I'm trying to eat a sandwich. Eat. He injected a sandwich. He injected it. He used it like like a syringe. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.